today I decided to play Amazements in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and see just how good they actually are in the current meta. Amazements is a deck that revolves around using trap cards and equipping them to either your or your opponent's monsters. Each trap card has 2 effects depending on the equipped target, and each effect can be used once a turn. The monsters in the archetype are Arlecchino, Comica, Delia and Buffo. Buffo is the only one that is not used in the majority of decks. Arlecchino is the boss monster of the deck and has 3 different effects. He can get special summoned when a trap card is activated. When your opponent summons a monster, quick effect, you can equip 1 attraction trap to that monster, and once per turn you can banish any number of attraction traps from the grave to destroy the same amount of cards your opponent controls. Comica allows you to set up a trap card on her normal summon and has a quick effect to re-equip the trap to a different target. Delia can be special summoned by revealing an attraction trap card in your hand and has the ability to send 1 attraction trap from the field or hand to the graveyard and set another trap from the deck onto the field. Let's see how good can the deck perform in the current metagame in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Let's start by activating Pot of Extravagance first to draw 2. Okay, now let's activate Dahlia's effect, show this card, special summon her to the field. Now I'm going to use her second effect, sending this one to the grave and allowing me to set Psycho Coaster to the field. From here, I'm going to set 2 and pass. Straight up to battle phase. No! No! Come on! No, that is so bad. I guess I can use the Administrator Arlecchino now. Special summoning Arlecchino. And I have Arlecchino with the Psycho Coaster, which basically allows me to add to my hand. So if I use this effect now and target the monster, adding Murmuleo, and now as soon as this effect is done, I'm going to use the Psycho Coaster's effect to add to my hand Comica. I didn't need to use Word of Heavenly Prisons right now because I don't really need the special summon. Something to keep in mind. Summoning Sarah, and now I will chain Arlecchino's effect to set. What do I set? Unfortunately, I don't have anything good to set and I cannot do anything else, so let's just set another copy of Psycho Coaster because he will keep her until next turn and he doesn't have a normal summon. So in my draw phase, I will just activate the effect. Oh, he's using this one as well. Okay, so now he can go into Link 2 if he wants to. Setting Floodgate Trap Hole. Now he does have to go into Link 2, otherwise I will get to add another Amazement monster to my hand. Okay, so immediately after drawing my card, I will activate this effect, which allows me to add an Amazement monster to my hand. Now, what do I go for? I could go for Dahlia, not sure if I really need to do that. Let's go for another copy of Arlecchino instead, just in case he deals with my Arlecchino number 1 on the field. Now I'll use immediately Arlecchino's effect for 3, banishing these 3 from the graveyard to destroy 1, 2, Sarah as well. It goes through! Oh, Storming Mirror Force! This is my old enemy! No, you're not gonna Mirror Force me again! And he scoops! Okay. Bro, if I got Mirror Force again after happening to me last week, I would have been so annoyed. Let's start by activating Pot of Extravagance. Drawing 2 cards, no monsters. Well, in that case, let's use Time Ticket and get a monster. The monster that I'm going to get is going to be Comica. And I'm going to normal summon, allowing me to add a trap card, setting the Psycho Coaster. Now I'm going to set an additional 4 cards and just pass the turn here, bro. This is the first time I'm ever setting 5 passing like this, by the way. And this is not even a toxic deck. I mean, I don't really think it's a toxic deck. Now let's activate Anti-Spell Fragrance. Now he can't use spell cards on this turn. This is my only floodgate, by the way, of the deck. Setting 1 card, setting 2, setting 3, okay, I'm getting a little worried here. Setting a monster. Let's use Psycho. And let's also use Psycho's effect and target 1 spell or trap to send to the grave. Sending branded in red. Okay. I don't know if I should have used cycle like this, but okay, time ticket is a good draw. That's actually a way to fix my problems here. Wait, I can't use it? Oh, because of my own anti-frag. Oh my god. No. Let's go into battle phase. Attack with Comica. Losing 100 to Cartesia. That is not good. Maybe I should take control of... Oh, she can use it now as well. I mean, honestly, I can just take control of the fusion summon monster. Going into Granguno. Now he can send a light or dark. Chaining Saronir as well. Let's see, Saronir adds a Bistio or Branded Spell or Trap. Let's negate the Saronir. Okay, negating the Saronir. Sending Lubellion, yes. So now he can use Lubellion's effect, which means I need to take control over the Granguno now. Yep, let's go like this. I'm guessing I can take control over that monster. And now I can use this effect to put one card back. So Cartesia will not be added, but he might have a target for Lubellion. So let's just shuffle it into the deck. And do I use this effect now? So let's see. While you control the equipped monster against 5 conjuring attack. While this card is equipped to a monster, take control of the equipped monster. Okay, so if I unequip the other trap card, will that effect get negated? Okay, let's just try it for the fun. Let's just try it for the meme. So I'm gonna get rid of that trap card and I'm gonna put it onto her. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't get negated. I mean, I just wanted to try it, not that anything would happen. I can now use the ticket, I guess, or no. Oh no, I can't use it now. Activating fusion deployment. Summoning Fallen of Albas. Now he's going to use Fallen of Albas to fusion summon. I can use dot cards as effect, not that it makes a difference, but just to return the Cartesia to the deck so he doesn't get it to the hand. And I can also chain this card, targeting the... Oh, I cannot target the family faces. So let's equip it to this guy. So I cannot use family faces on different monsters with Comica's effect. So I cannot take control of another monster, for example. That is what I was trying to do. This deck has a lot more depth in it than I thought. Summoning straight up Mirror Jade. And now using Mirror Jade's effect. I'm hoping that he will target the anti-spell fragrance. Not my time ticket, bro. Please, something else. Sending Albion. And targeting the monster, that is okay, that is fine. And now going straight up to battle phase. Proceeding to DM phase, in which Albion's effect will get activated. Setting banishment. Sure. Let's see. Horror House is not a bad draw, but I didn't really need it that much. I need it on the field, not in the hand. Let's activate time ticket. Let's activate let's add Comica again to the hand. Now let's normal summon Comica and use her effect. And let's set this one to the field. From here I'll just set 2 more, like this, and I'm gonna pass the turn. Now let's activate this card right now, targeting his monster because I want to add a amazement monster to my hand. Chaining banishment immediately to negate that. That is fine, I think. I can still take control over his monster, so that's cool. Summoning Drago's Tapelia. And sure, now I will just activate Horror House, targeting the Drago's Tapelia. Chaining Drago's Tapelia to negate my monster. So I want to take control of the monster with family faces, but I don't want to do it immediately, because I can re-equip the Horror House to another monster and take control over that one. Using Branded Fusion. Sure, so now my Comica's effect is negated. Sending these two to summon Lubellion. He doesn't have a discard fodder for Lubellion though, I don't know why he summoned it. And activating the effect right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to activate family faces now. and take control of his monster. Okay, so now I can re-equip the horror house to another monster and basically activate its second effect. So now I have a monster negate because it's equipped to Drago's Tapelia. So the moment he activates Alubar's effect, I get to do that and just negate it. And now I also have the ability to put a monster face down, which is also good. Question is, do I use the effect? I could put this card face down, but I don't think I have to, so let's just allow it to get destroyed. I mean, it's gonna get destroyed anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I re-equip it to another monster. Now it is my turn. And drawing Delia. Can I use her effect? Let's normal summon Delia. So if he goes for another play and uses an effect, I cannot activate Horror House, so I won't have any monster negates. The safest play is to just go like this and keep the negate on the field. Delia can get me other plays though, which is good. So let's kill this monster as well. I'm gonna crash it. It is the safest play to do it this way, because I keep the monster negate. Okay. The other case scenario would have been to just not keep the horror house, but get something that adds me something to the hand. But if that happens, and if he happens to have like Branded in Red or any other quick play fusion spell, he can summon something and activate its effect to deal with my monsters, and I cannot do anything about that. Activating the Tragedies' effect. Targeting the Banishment, that is not good. That is really not good. And normal summoning Alubar. I will have to negate the Alubar. I have no choice. Now I guess he can just proceed to the end phase, but next turn he has Banishment, which is not good. It is my turn now. Word of the Heavenly Prisons was not what I needed. That is probably the worst card to get. What can I do? Like, I don't think I have a play really. I mean, let's just go into battle phase, but can just use the Banishment. Yes, he activated the Banishment and I have no place. Yep. Going into Quiritus. And now I just have no other place. Let's just scoop. Although I lost, that was a pretty fun game. In terms of the deck list, this is what I'm playing with. I know Max C is not here. I don't like playing Max C. I'm crazy, right? But still, I don't like it. And obviously, if you're gonna play the deck, make sure to put it in the deck because it's the best staple you can play. Now that we got that out of the way, let's continue with the deck list. So I'm running 3 copies of Arlecchino, 3 copies of Comica, and 3 copies of Delia. Delia is the only one that you can play down to 2. I just chose to play it at 3 because I want to have the best chance to exceed someone. I'm also playing 3 copies of Time Ticket. Time Ticket allows you to add an Amazement card to the hand, or if it's activated during your opponent's turn, it allows you to set an attraction trap directly from the deck. This is really good, you definitely play it at 3. And as of the traps, I played 3 Horror House. This is a Monster Negate and Book of Moon. Also Psycho Coaster, this adds you to the hand an Amazement monster. I'm also playing 1 copy of Rapid Racing and 1 copy of Viking Vortex. Now these aren't particularly the best trap cards you can play, but since Delia has an effect that allows you to send to the grave 1 trap card and cycle it for another, you can send one of these 2 and cycle for the better ones like Psycho Coaster and Horror House. I'm also playing 2 copies of Family Faces. Family Faces allows you to take control of an opponent's monster if it's equipped with something, and I run 8 equipped cards, so that's pretty easy to do. In terms of the other traps, I played 2 copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance and 2 copies of Evenly Matched. Evenly Matched is really good when you're going second because the deck has a really hard time dealing with boards. And Anti-Spell Fragrance is just something that I'm trying out, maybe you can cut it if you want for something else. And I'm also playing 3 copies of Dogmatic Punishment. I'm obviously playing Port of Extravagance and Cold White, these are both really good staples, and Word of the Heavenly Prison is really good in back row heavy decks like this one. In terms of hand traps, I play Ash Blossom and Imperm only. These are the best hand traps that I believe work well with the deck. You can play whatever you want, but these are my favorites. Again, if you're not playing Max C, make sure to put it in the deck, it's the best staple you can play, and also you can go for 3 copies of Evenly Matched as well. In terms of the extra deck, I play a whole bunch of Dogmatic Punishment targets with Baronnet de Fleur. Baronnet de Fleur can be summoned by using Ash Blossom and Arlecchino. It's a really random thing to do, but sometimes it comes up. And I also play a bunch of rank 4 monsters like Abyss Dweller, Beguska and Utopia with Utopia Prime. Utopia Prime allows you to wipe up the whole board, which is cool, with 1 copy of Zeus. That's it for the deck. I've had a fun time playing with it. Obviously, if you're trying to rank up, this is not the best deck to go for, but if you're playing for fun, I'd suggest to give it a try. You might like it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and have a great day.